Good evening. I'd like to call this meeting to order. It's a meeting of Manitou Springs City Council for May the 13th, 2025. We actually have a little bit of a change in the way we normally do things. This is we will have a work session, which is what we normally do on the second Tuesday of the month, but we need to also have an executive session, and we have what has not been on the published agenda. We didn't know it at the time. We can get an update from our water operations manager. So with council's indulgence, the published agenda, what I would propose is that we hear from our water treatment expert, John Ewell, first. He's been working day and night for several days, and we want him to be able to go home and get a rest. And then after that, I propose we get into an executive session because Mr. Parker is only available in the 6 to 7 window. And then we'll go into our 2 discussion items for work session. So with that, I'll call the roll. Councilor Fortune.
Present.
Councilor Chandler.
Present.
Mayor Pro Tem Johnson.
Here.
Councilor Shada.
Here.
Councilor Weatherholt. And Councilor Wolf is excused, and the mayor is also present. Okay, so with that, let's go ahead and move to, we'll get an update on the water situation. John, if you'd like to come forward, we appreciate it. And what I propose, council, is that we just give John an opportunity to bring us up to speed on the situation. If we have questions, we'll email those to Denise and look for an answer tomorrow. Give John a chance to rest here. John. Yeah, press the button and then try to get the mic about 3 inches from your mouth.
Thank you, Mayor, Council. Yes, today's been a better progress than we made yesterday. Yesterday, we were able to treat about 150,000 gallons and put into storage. Today, have already treated 275,000 gallons. And the plant.
John, maybe a little closer to the mic there, please.
Yeah, and so the plant is still online right now. This time yesterday, we had already shut down by about 3:30 p.m. So things are looking a little better. Still guarded though, just with the runoff. As the day warms up, we're getting a lot of runoff from our watershed, which is creating the biggest problem for us. So, but we did add 125,000 gallons as of right now today over yesterday. So that's really the good news. The last night, over 12-hour period from 8 p.m. to 8 a.m., we lost about 150,000 gallons in the system. So we went on this morning and asked folks if they have any lawn timers or sprinklers to please, if they could cut those off and just help conserve even more. So we'll see what happens tonight. We'll see if we lose that much again, but it's pretty normal to lose overnight. We have a few leaks in the system and not exactly sure where that water's going, but it's pretty normal for that. I was telling the mayor this time of year, we would normally be at about 700,000 gallons a day. And obviously we're much less than that, but our tanks right now are about 45% full. So it could be much worse. We did have a lot of really good interaction with CSU today, Colorado Springs Utilities. They're helping run some analysis for us that helps us dial in the plant a little better. They have some instrumentation that's really, really helpful. So they're running samples for us. Our folks internally are helping run errands and help us doing everything we can to keep the plant online. Denise has been great support, so appreciate that. And we're just going to hope to try and get through to Friday when this interconnect will hopefully be fixed. And if we can get on that, we should be in business, because there, when we get on the CSU line, we can ask for whatever flow we need, and they're able to provide that.
Great. Thank you. Denise, do you have anything to add?
Yeah, I just want to thank John. As you know, he worked all day, Mother's Day. Hasn't been sleeping a lot, been waking up thinking of ideas. So his leadership has been imperative. I do just want to mention, we still need to conserve. Please don't use water. We're trying to make it through till Friday. So everybody that can. And, please help us get through this. We will get through it. We always do as a city, and we always come together and we always make it happen. So let's pull together right now and let's get through this. And hopefully by Friday, we're up and going. And John has been absolutely instrumental in getting this water treated. So thank you, John.
Great, thank you. And I believe our PIO, Public Information Officer Cassandra, has been sending out a number of news releases and whatnot and requesting people voluntarily conserve water and so forth. So, council, we get those emails. I'm not sure how many people do. Those who subscribe get it, but there's probably a lot of people in Manitou who could benefit from getting that. So it might be appropriate for us to forward those on to our our constituents and family. So if we can get the word out, we'll help and try to do that as well.
Mayor, I do want to mention, as we said that, we put it on Nextdoor, we put it on Facebook, we put it on Blue Sky, we do press releases, and anybody who signed up for Peak Alert, we send those out. Also, she did ask me to encourage everybody to make sure that their information is accurate in the utility billing office, because that's another way. If it's there and they've asked for alerts, then we send it out there. So we have used every avenue that we can think of to try to get the word out. Everything that we can do right now, we're trying. So Peak Alert is a great way to stay informed because we send it. We also have our own alert system. All they have to do is make sure their information is correct on our utility contact information.
Great, thank you. Very good. Well, John, thank you very much. Hope you get some rest. Thanks for your good work, and extend our appreciation to the rest of your crew.
Yeah, thank
Thank
you.
you.
Do you guys have any questions while I'm here that I might be able to answer for you?
Council? Tell you what, John, if we think of something, we'll email Denise and she can forward on to you. So,
I have a
Oh,
quick
sorry.
question. Whenever, I know that whenever you can share how much the community has made a difference in their conservation efforts, I think it just feels like we're also contributing. So anytime we have those numbers, I think it's also great to share.
Yeah, I think we'll do another update tomorrow morning. But yeah, they have been phenomenal. We cannot believe how much people are conserving and cutting back. And I mean, I know that's hard to not take a shower and do all those things that you normally would do, but we sure appreciate their efforts for sure.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you.
Mayor, I would like to make
Oh,
a comment.
yes, please, Judith.
While I appreciate everything you've done, when I get 3-4 calls from the city administrator, I know that we have a crisis on our hands. And my concern, and something I think that we need, not everyone's on Facebook and Blue Sky and Nextdoor and Peak Alerts. So if it's something of this nature where we need to immediately change behavior, when do we trigger the audible, announcement? I mean, when does this get elevated to the point where we let as many people here know, because people didn't know? So I'm concerned about that. So I knew, and I put the word out, and I knocked on doors, but I think we need to do a much, 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 much better job of, if it is a crisis that's keeping you up at night and keeping us wondering, when the next phone call is going to come. I think that that's something that we need to work on. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Well, we'll learn from this. Okay, great. Thank you, John. Cheers. Oh, yes,
I
Denise.
just want to mention one other thing. I did give John tons of kudos, but I have to say this is an entire staff effort. We've had streets help us, we've had PIO help us, we've had Parks and Rec. I mean, everybody is pulling together. So John is leading it and doing a phenomenal job, but the entire team is really supporting each other. So thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, right, yeah. Okay. Alrighty. And now, council, we'll need to move into executive session. I guess I should formally call this into order as a special meeting, and ask for a motion to go into executive session. The executive session would be for the consideration of documents protected by the mandatory non-disclosure provisions of the Open Records Act pursuant to Section 5.1F of the Manitou Springs Home Rule Charter, specifically CRS 2472-204 parentheses 1 parentheses A and following, and by reference CRS 206, parentheses 4, parentheses C, parentheses 2, pertaining to sales tax information of a confidential nature. So I'd seek a motion to go into executive session. Do we have a second?
Second.
Okay, motion by Counselor Shada, seconded by Counselor Chandler. Let's vote.
Motion carries unanimously.
Okay, thank you. So we'll take a couple minutes to get into executive session. Make our change. Our city attorney will be joining us via Zoom. He is available until 7 o'clock and then he has another meeting.